The LA Lakers have held off a brave comeback to win Game 1 of the NBA Championship Finals.
Hi, I'm Mieke Buchan and you're watching Sports Sunday, and if you like what you see, you might think they're just there to look good.
Oh, I'm going to be terribly politically unpopular on this one.
But there's a lot going on between the seams and the soles of your trainers.
Good evening. Also tonight, Carrie Webb slips back in the British Open. Mark Webber on the pace for the German Grand Prix.
Hi guys, well I'm standing here on the Super Bowl field right now, Qualcomm Stadium in downtown San Diego. You're watching National Geographic's Sports Sunday. Now this Super Bowl is being called the Battle of the Pirates, the Buccaneers versus the Raiders.
Colombian Juan Pablo Montoya will start the Canadian Formula One Grand Prix in pole position.
So would you say that in order to succeed in your sport, you've almost got to be willing to risk anything to win?
The LA Lakers now have a 2-0 lead over the New Jersey Nets.
And we hear all the time that elite athletes have funny little athlete-type habits. So, you know, if someone wins one day, they're going to wear the same socks the day after. Do you have any of those?
Oh, we all have those.
Well, the Tiger Woods legend grew even greater in New York today after adding another US Open to his collection of 7 majors.
From the days when wooden rackets allowed a player to dominate with touch and finesse, the new lighter materials encourage a much more powerful game.
David Coulthard has set the pace in free practice at the Canadian Formula One Grand Prix.
Now, so many people are going to be flooding in here, and this field that I'm standing on, players, fans, trainers, coaches, sweated out all year just to get this close to it, so I'm feeling pretty lucky right now. Only hours after winning a historic 3rd consecutive AFL flag, Brisbane is bracing itself for a mass retirement exodus. Players themselves have had to develop much tougher training regimes in order to succeed. There's also been a whole lot of discussion about the coaches, especially the Tampa coach, Gruden. Now, he was actually coaching the Raiders, as you may have already discussed, this time last year. So there's going to be quite a bit of watching to see if he already knows what the Raiders are going to do in key positions. Now, Gruden was actually lured away from the Raiders for a mere $15 million. And in our next feature, the 5th set, we meet some of the little-known early Aussie greats and talk to some of the more recent champions about the chest-swelling pride of winning it for Australia. Easy to see why athletes put everything on the line at the Olympic Games.
We'll start with the English Premier League results from overnight.
Technology is rarely more involved with sport than it is with golf, but it's not just the clubs and balls that are falling under scrutiny.
The Rugby League State of Origin series is all square, and the Los Angeles Lakers have been crowned NBA champions yet again.
And it looks like their rather expensive risk has paid off very well indeed. Guys, I'm going to have a ball during this game. It's back to you in the studio from Qualcomm Stadium in San Diego.